Hello and welcome to Intern Insights. I'm Dr. Bruce Finkley. I'm the Mass Communication Internship Coordinator here at the University of Montevallo. Internships provide students with valuable real-world experience, and this show highlights where our students intern, what they're learning there, and how they're bringing that knowledge and experience back into the classroom. Joining me on this episode of Intern Insights is Malachi McIntosh. He's interning with Eady in Birmingham. So cool. Mal, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So I know a lot of our audience may not be familiar with the name Eady, so tell us a little bit about what the company does.
Yeah, so Eady is a sports branding company, and what we do is we reach out to different schools in the SEC or just local high schools, and we make content for them. So we make what we do is we hold events for them, we do photography for them, we make websites, we make posters, graphics, anything that's creative media, we do that there. And it's not just, schools. We also reach out to nonprofits too and help them out. So we have a nonprofit called 00, and it's for kids, and it's teaching them that there's more to sports than just being an athlete. You can do stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like what we do, so.
Very cool. So how did you learn about this internship opportunity?
Yeah, so it was last spring or summer, somewhere around there. I have a friend, her name is Madeline, and she interned there over the summer. And she was telling me about it, and she had recommended me to the people there. And from there, I just emailed them, asked if I could, join, and it went from there, really.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about kind of what the typical day is for you interning there.
Okay, so the typical day from Mal starts off, I walk in the office with my Pop-Tart in hand, say what up to everybody. I go back in my office, so there's a creative, we call it the cave, and that's where all the creative people are at. So it's me, Lindsay, she's my supervisor. She also does graphic design, and she coordinates the creative room. Perk, his name is Alex, he does video. Michael, he does video, and David, he also does video, or he does designs and photography, and I would do designs and a little bit of photography. I dabbled there, so I would just walk in, look at my schedule for the day, see what I got to do, and go from there.
So you actually brought us a few things for some show and tell. So walk us through some of the items that you brought from your internship.
Yeah, so we have a few. So starting off, this is my tag that I got from Tip-Off. So Tip-Off was for the SEC basketball teams, and we had a media day for them over in Brookwood. And that whole day, we got to hang out with the players from the different SEC schools, take pictures with them, interview them, get cool videos of them, and it was a really fun experience. So, I really enjoyed that day. And then this one here is from state finals for Alabama high schools. And what we did there, we didn't have a media day for them. What we did, we just went there, got action shots, cool video, made graphics here and there, just keep people updated on what's going on, and ran live streams, and it was really fun. Met a ton of great people there as well. So,
I'm excited about this next one because you've got a really personal connection with the design for something that a lot of our local viewers may be familiar with.
Yeah, so this right here, let me see if I can unfold it for you. So at the top is the...
we should be able to get a shot of that. There we go.
Right there. All right, yeah, so this is the state championship logo that I made for Thompson, high school I went to. And the athletic director from Thompson asked me if I could stop by and make a championship graphic for logo for them.
And so you designed that completely from scratch?
I did, and I worked on it over Thanksgiving break. I worked on it, and a cool thing about the logo itself is, so when you look at it, there's 4 pillars. So at Thompson, there's a rotunda in the front. So this is the rotunda that's in front of the school. And because Thompson won 4 state championships, each pillar stands for the championships.
Yeah.
So there's 4 pillars, 4 championships, and yeah, man,
Did you design the graphic that's on the back of the shirt?
Now, on the back, that was just something the school themselves just put on there.
Okay.
That wasn't me. That was just something they put on there.
So one thing I thought was really interesting
Yeah.
Is we have a mutual friend, your former teacher,
Oh,
Dr.
yeah,
Mackenzie Wayman,
Yep,
had
yeah.
posted a picture of the logo on a banner,
Yeah.
and she was like, my former student did this, and I was like, my current student did this.
Yeah.
And so I know she was super proud of you. But what is that like to see your work in such a public way?
Yeah, so about that. So when I first saw it, my family, we were like heading to Domino's, and it was like at nighttime. And I was just looking out my window, as one does. And I looked up on the traffic, on the pole that holds the traffic light. And I was like, oh, that's my thing, you know,
Yeah.
that's my logo up there. So I got real excited, you know. And it's just really cool. It's just a reminder to, like, you know, keep working hard, really. So, I mean, that's all I can really say.
Paying off, for sure.
Yeah.
So what would you say are some of the most valuable things that you have learned during this internship at Night Eady?
That's a lot. So I say the first one is probably hitting deadlines. Because at first, when I first started working there, I like taking my time and really paying attention to like the small details on each graphic, make sure each one is as best as it can. But when you have like 6 graphics to do in one day or something like that, you can't really take as much time, you know, on each one. So you just gotta, you know, crank through it and make them, you know, still make them look as good as you can, but also know that there is a deadline that you have to hit as well.
So how have you been able to apply what you've learned at Night Eady to what you do here at Montevallo in and out of the classroom?
So for Montevallo, well actually, so before I started my internship at Montevallo, I was on the social media team at the SAC. So I would like make their posters and I would update their Instagram feed and stuff like that. So that was like the first thing I did for Montevallo. As for now, it does help in class because whenever Cofield is like going over Photoshop or just any editing software, he tries his best not to call on me because he's like, Mal, you already know the answers, so don't say anything. But yeah, it's really useful to know, and it really helps. And I love helping other people in the class who also don't know that much about the software.
So what would your advice be to a future mass comm major who is thinking about interning with Night Eady?
Let me see. My advice for anyone looking to get an internship with Night Eady is, one, just going to so if you have Instagram, they have a link in their bio, and you can go there and you can apply. Like I think they're having summer internships coming up now. And then, you know, they'll have fall and stuff. So, you know, one, just go to the link, and, you know, that's pretty much it. Like I found out through a friend, and like not many people at Montevallo really know about it, so I don't really know what the best answer would be other than go to that link in their bio to, you know, to look for that.
Well, very cool. Well, I've realized we forgot about one thing that you brought for show and tell. Do you mind if we show the poster?
Yeah.
So this is another one that you designed from scratch?
Yeah, so this poster is actually a gift for you.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You even signed it. Oh, Mal, I appreciate that. You want to help me unroll it?
Yeah, I got you. So this is the bottom. You mind getting that bottom corner? So this is the state finals poster. I don't know if you can really get a good shot of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I made this. So it was a Thursday, or no, it was a Wednesday that I made this, and they were like, "Yeah, Mal, we need a poster by the end of the day." And I only had 5 hours to get it done. And I made this in 5 hours with Chick-fil-A in my hand. So, yeah.
Well,
man.
great job. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I have been super impressed by all of your work. I always love to see what you do and post on your Instagram channel. Do you want to give folks your Instagram handle if they want to see some more of your work?
Of course. Okay, so my Instagram is @malmadethis_. So MALTHIS. I can't spell. You know how to spell Mal made this. Yeah, you know. You know how to do it. So yeah, that's
Yeah, you're a
That's how you can find
designer. You're not a speller.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just copy and paste what people tell me to put on there.
Well,
so.
Mal, this has been great. Thank you so much for not only coming and talking about your experience, but also for the gift. I love it.
Yeah.
I have a Mal McIntosh original.
You sure do.
Well, very cool. So if you are interested in interning, we've got some information for you. First of all, you have to be a junior or senior, and you have to have completed 15 hours in the major. You also have to have a 2.5 GPA. Internship credit hours are variable. You can do up to 6, and we offer internship credit hours in the fall, spring, and summer 2 terms. For more information about our internship program, feel free to email me at bfinkley@montevallo.edu, or you can drop by my office in Strong Hall. You can also learn more about MassCom internships at montevallo.edu/MC. Just click on internships. Well, that's all the time we've got for this episode, Mal. Thanks so much for being here. I enjoyed our conversation. We'll see you again next time.